back here live on Allen, Missouri. I'm getting a few things out here, getting the combine corn. Of course, winter storm starts, and if you guys live in the Midwest, southern part of the United States, you know this is a devastating winter storm, but we're inside, we're away from it, but we're in farm sim, we're in October, we're getting stuff done. Well, we got our first viewer on the stream. Bad winter storm indeed, you're right, but we're inside, I'm in here combining corn, farming, doing the thing of love. We got another viewer. Hey man, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? Working on our first field of corn in Allen, Missouri. We got a lot more to go here today. Does anyone have any updates on the winter storm, on what it's doing right now? I haven't really checked. Time it's supposed to start. Later, okay, sounds good. If any guys play Farm Sim, what do you guys think the best map is on FS25 for console? I don't have PC, but before I had one to play this game, but what do you guys think what the best map is? What like that you guys play Farm Sim? It's fully grown. That's why we're getting combine, so we can get in the silos and get all the corn stalks out, we get all those kernels off the cob and get it put in the silo and get ready for around January when the corn prices are high, and then we can make a little bit of money off this. So if you see in there, all the grain is in there from the corn, man. But all the grain in there from the corn is in there off those kernels, chucked off at the combine. So that's what that's doing. But after this road, let me know if you guys want a little equipment tour. My favorite map? My favorite map is this map, Allen, Missouri, or Iowa Plains, which the ultimate goal is to, real life, is to get to Iowa and start a nice farm. But game right now, we're in Missouri, chopping home, but in real life, we're trying to get to Iowa. have a big farm run. So, but anyway, this and Iowa Plains View are my favorite maps in Farm Simulator. I'll give you guys a little farm tour after I finish this little section up right here. There was a tornado that ripped through this farm. Not this farm in particular, but across the map a little bit. Tornado ripped through a field, took down quite a bit of neighbor's crop. So, I guess a big update they put in the game this year is tornadoes, all that stuff. So. Finish this little segment. I'll give you guys a little farm fun. I'm not playing my headphones. Okay, I'll give you a little. So this is the 8400 John Deere. I got the Kubota skid steer right here. I got 3 Veers. I got the W900. W900B right here, Kenworth on the grain train. Shows blue for the semi truck. Never really ran a blue semi truck before. I always just run like a jet black semi truck, but try the blue this year. Got a few other things over here in the shed. Got a little road cleaner type thing. Got the baler. You got your lime. You got a spreader. Bale fork. What else we got? And one of my favorite tractors of all time. Farmland 1206. One of the best looking tractors, International. He's got a few other little miscellaneous items in there, like gripper, disc, sprayer planter, square baler, and old John Deere drill. Then, guys are in the farm animals. I got a big pasture of cattle, feedlot. Got the black Angus right here. And we got another Angus. I've got like cattle on that, but then we got the 8R on the J&M cart. Some of my other favorite tractors of all time, the 4755 John Deere. Field looking tractor on 2 Parker wagons. Then a 5488 International. This is the last tractor International ever truly made before Case stepped in. So that's what we got on the farm. We have the combine here. Over here, get our other road started. Actually, we're going to go and get some of this crane on the side of that. What do you guys think of the farm? What do you guys think of the little boat tour? Let's get here. That's your guys' Saturday afternoon going for swinger storm if you're impacted by it, which we will, with where I'm at, we will, not lose my, I will be impacted by the swinger storm, or where I'm at. I don't know if you guys will, but can't do this morning, so 18 more seconds. This one, I think it's empty. We're just gonna leave the thing on. Put this thing back over here. Drive road, grow road. Sold International over there. Get her dumped in. Some J&M grain cart fills up these wagons real quick. Thing on this, I should buy bigger wagons for the next season. Start using the grain train this round too. Not when we get out of this field, obviously, but. There's another dump. That's like should be about done. Got a little cold start in this thing. It's not even that was awesome. Go up to there and there. Got these wagons unloaded now. It's come back to combine farm. There we go. It's awesome. I'm gonna fill these wagons front of in front. We'll just keep staying on. Just keep filling this wagon up. There's not much corn in there right now, but. So that must have been right there. field. There. Field right here on the farm. I got, might be one of our last full plays. It might have one, maybe half of it maybe. I don't know what that could be over there. This is a really positive field down, but we'll be moving on to some bigger fields after this. So, she's full. That's what's full. Right? Crop construction. Get this thing off and get the grain cart over here. Fade on it. This grain cart might be slightly big for this tractor. I think I probably sized that just slightly. So. That just gives me an excuse about a bigger tractor that I don't have the money for. But this item was going up really good. I'm pretty happy. That's filled up. That's great. Shot. Real shot. So we're getting one ball. That's why. So I'll see how this thing does going up. Two. Slow. So wow. Either. Here. Sweet. Okay. This thing down. Back to the 10 corn. How long? Very honest. And the field. V2 mark. So, awesome so far. Really happy with them. Charles County example in this field so far. got some bigger fields coming up. Do over the challenge for it. Death. That's what we're doing. Just right, finish that little section right there. Make it look field. Let me have options. We can maybe single it. Nice, yeah. That'd be really bad. I'm not picking up. Don't do it now. It's all bottom section right here. I'll note what we got in the count time. Go to the other field, recalibrate monitors and all that. So that doing all that. It's cool. I get cool. Nah, good kind of awesome. About 70%. How about the honest field? Really happy with this field now. Won't lie to you. Very, very happy with this field. What's going on with it? For last passes in this field, what's thoughts left? Be natural harvest on this field. So, we're gonna go ahead and put this in the wagon, actually. Right. Yeah, we need to find a roller. Some granite. I like gas. Actually refill. I make 2 gas strips. Just run up to town and refill. Drop the wagon. If we don't move. We got fuel transfer tank. Fuel transfer tanks, and we can do that as well. So. I just fill with these wagons. This wagon half full. I figured it happened, but. Back to the train. So, while you're gone, we finished this entire field. Maybe we'll be moving on to our next field. Combine. We're gonna go fill this tractor up though. Fuel. Where the fuel station will be on this map? I haven't looked. Never really had to fill up with that, so it will be. Where will your fuel station be? Fuel station's always in there. Oh, run the tractor down there real quick. There should come off for a minute. Sure nothing else is running. Well, wire on. I finished this field. Yeah. Very cool. I'm gonna fill this big tractor up with some fuel. We're running a little bit low on it, so. But get a little time check right here. It is 2 o'clock. Snow could be falling. I have not looked, but here, the Ohio Valley. They do have an update on the winter storm. The snow falling is what I need to know. Is here. Very much in lockdown mode from now. We're supposed to get 14 inches, which is absolutely insane. I don't know if you heard that update, but 14 inches of snow is the new amount. Take a peek outside real quick, I forget. It does not look like it's currently falling, but it looks like it is getting ready to. $15 inches now. Wow. Okay, well, it's this will be an expensive fuel. Still need fuel suit. Should be here soon. Yeah, you're right. The heavy stuff will sit down about close to dark. Then it'll go for probably a good 24 hours. Let's pay $735 for fuel, which is a lot. You're filling up a big tractor, so. We'll get that gun going up here. It does get worse as the day goes. Other viewer, if you're there, are you going to be impacted by the snowstorm or not? If you don't respond, it's fine. Just hope you stay safe out there if you are. Hope everyone stays safe out there. Best snow we've seen in a very long time. So freezing cold temperatures. So. Get this thing back up to the grain cart anyways. But farming sim, that's full time and we're combining corn. So that's awesome. If you guys have any updates on winter storms, just let me know, please, so I can know what's going on while streaming this. Holy crap, bad driving. There's a little grain train got set up. I got the big grain train over there. Excuse me. back up this grain cart, maybe go to the other field. Back over here. Almost 40 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Try to make me a first hour stream. There's a scout right there. Green scout. We'll be getting started on this hill right here. But just saying, it has big fields. We have a lot of other big fields here. Other stuff. You guys want a cold start video? Farm sim? You guys want to hear this thing fire up? This thing's awesome. I can answer here in a few seconds. Yes or no? Yes, no, maybe so. Need an answer, I need an answer, I need an answer. Alright, so I'm gonna guess what name is. Nice. That's good. It's interior. Got the wood interior. Old semi-truck style. I got a question for you guys, chat. What is your favorite singer, artist? Who is that? Who's your favorite music guy that you listen to? Oh, I'm ready for that winter storm. Alright. But get this truck out on the road and try to get them to try multiple spots to do for Kenny Rogers. I love that choice. I don't know if you ever heard who Waylon Jennings is, but Waylon, that's my guy. Look him up sometime if you like Kenny Rogers. You'll like Waylon. Yeah, that's your brother's dog's named Waylon. No good comment. Well, that Waylon Jennings, he's a good one. Willie Nelson, he's another good one. Talking about modern country, I don't know if you guys listen to modern country or not, but Jason Aldean's a good one. Jason Aldean, Willie Nelson. I like Willie. I like Willie. Try to move up this hill, but I'll try to get this open before I can get the drain card and stuff in here and I get the sun truck. Like that. Rain stop. I'll get the wagons down here too. Just a second. One my ending stream. That's a good question. I'm gonna go if I think I'm at a good starting spot, stopping spot with this farm for the day. I might go live later if I really feel like I need to. but my goodness, look at this field monitor. This thing is wow, there's gonna be a lot of corn coming out of this field. This field so I can get semi-truck in here, wagons. I got a question. I know you like old country, but who are your favorite modern country guy? New country guys. My favorite modern country guy is Jason Aldean, but he was saying 2000, 2010 era. But I'm not too big on modern country, like the old stuff, but you do have a favorite modern country artist. So maybe that may be topics of that. Yeah, they get it. Flags. But get on moving big time. For a second. I don't even need these things in the field. Too low, okay. I'm gonna keep these things on my right. Oh yeah. Minutes. There we go. How can I get XP? Replay. Like top fans more confused by what you're saying. Like be a top MVP member? VIP member? Got my truck stuck. To the bottom of the trail. I can try to figure out how to make you the top member. I don't know if it'll work though. Try to figure it out, though. 100%. Thank you. 50 minutes. Thank you for everybody for being here. First long stream. Good thing I'm almost 4-9, so I'm going to fill up the drink bowl. Over that. He's got my home expected. Winter storm updates. This out. Figure out how to just keep on. For building homes, heck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to real happy about that. Should be close empty. I go ahead and actually fill these wagons up. Then I'll put the road. I might just put. We can finish this up and refill this way before we refill. Basically, anything out of it. Like 20% off. 20% off 33. Over. Get a full load on this. We're trying to do an hour stream. Or something really fun with this one. So, ours is really fun, but we got maybe lunch. Balance it. That's points, yielding awesome. So happy. Trying to get up here for the house. It's doing right down the middle. Yes, split it right down the middle. I'm all middle of the idea. So, but we're gonna follow the right here. So, right. So, I'll call it for one setting. I said this is done on that well. Right there, split perfect. Yeah, this one is yielding something stupid. We got a big deal. We got all of this next. Yeah, so we got one, so big deal. was corn, and I'd feel comfortable going corn on corn again on it. So, I think it'd be smart to go corn on corn on that the other day before. I did make a risk on doing that other railroad farm that's on the other side of the railroad on the other side of that from where I'm at. I did take the risk of corn on corn on that field. I was originally thinking of putting in soybeans, but I didn't. Then I like the way I just felt I feel like there'd be a good yield on it. I sprayed it, farmed it, did everything, ripped it. So I don't know if we're gonna be ripping. I doubt we rip anything this year. Well, we'll probably rip 2 or 3 fields. It'll be those fields on the far top corner of the map that will round. Otherwise, we will probably more likely not be ripping fields this year. Any farm will be ripped. Well, maybe the big railroad farm. I don't think we ripped that. I think we just disked it. Honestly, I can't remember. But I want to say we just disked that. I don't know if we'll rip it or not. But so the 4 fields, maybe 4 might be 2. Excuse me, guys. But I don't think we'll feel a need to rip anything. So 2 fields, which weeds are actually not going to kind of taking over. I wouldn't say take over, but they might be. This field yielded awesome. We're gonna harvest that stuff next year. But I'm waiting. Don't buy a new planter. So and our corn sells good. Exchange rate. I'll buy that planter. Sure. 6R series. Remember that little thing? That little thing we're looking at? 6R series pack. Okay, so we just one of these. I don't know if there's some here. It's 230. Okay, I'll look at this. Configuration Standard Gray Edition. What was that? UK specs. Standard, I think it's okay. See, I haven't made that. Someone. Bean tires. Medium tires. Air twins. That's it. That is a good fucking bull crap one. That's, I don't know what we're doing, but oh my god, I sure would look at that. Then I'll show you the planner when it gets Kinsey planner. Which is where's it? 139,000. It's a blue drive, small blue drive. So our other planner, this one. That's what I think we're gonna do. Sell the other one. We're gonna make. There's gonna be some more changes with the farm at least. So I'm gonna sell our other Shimmer's Diamond and buy a Landau. But that's a few pairs we're gonna make, but that means we have to sell a lot of corn. We gotta get cattle sold. We're gonna make these purchases just to embark on the farm. So now we'll just wait another year. Okay, that's save content now, of course. But if you look at commodity, where's my
commodities. There's commodity. We're going to be seeing a December peak this year. So we're going to see it's going to be slight. It's going to be down. We're at the lowest point in the market, so that will help. June's going to be a peak as well. It's weird. Corn's peaking at such a weird time right now.
I don't know. I'll sell in December. I'll the second sell in June. Big cattle, we can get those trucks. Cattle marked up.
Yeah, pretty consistent here in Missouri. But
I think if we were ever to move away from the cattle business, we'd ever start a nice hog. Might start a real nice hog farm. But I need to start a hog farm, a Missouri hog farm. Start another animal now. I think it'd be cool to do. Start a nice hog farm. But that's a nice hog farm. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome to do. That'd be our last load. This will be our last load. Get it filled up, we'll top off here. Might be a truck, we'll probably back on later, honestly. But appreciate everyone stopping in today. Just appreciate it a lot. I have to say, my second ever live stream. First ever stream going over an hour. So if other people find this and they join the show, we can get going there. Please follow. So I don't know if there's something filled right here. So get happy that weird. Okay. But we'll put this pipe up. So the other stuff. Sandstone. We already got those wagons set up. So home. We're flying right there. Probably having brakes now. There we are. Okay, we're going to be doing our final load for the day. Thank you guys for everything. I'm excited. Really excited here in Missouri. Yeah, this thing cool. Hopefully it gets to go to 50. Cool spot. Gets power to start load for the semi. I kept the wagons for a good reason. I'm happy I did keep these wagons. I like 55 or something now. Cool. Nice. Nice, not bad. Why is it putting me in the tractor still? What? Tractor? We're going to save on that. We will be out of here, guys. So, thank you everyone for being in this stream today. It means a lot to me. Let's ride. Let's keep working on Farming Simulator. Let's go.